Join us this week as we work through our never-ending list.
Intimidated. Head to watch Joy. Hang on, let's make a disclaimer.
Right, seriously now, don't joke.
Good morning, friends.
Good morning.
Happy Sunday when this goes out. All going well? We've become so bad. We're still not really climatised back from America. We've just got back from a festival, which was a last minute opportunity for Danny to work on the mental health team, leading it during the day. It's like 75,000 people.
That's amazing.
It's such an experience, yeah.
Yeah.
Bless
we
her.
We actually met there. We went to school together, but we didn't really speak then. So we actually met at this festival.
8 years prior.
Yeah, and now the next time we go back, we're both working in the. Well, you were in welfare,
I
was leading the mental health team, which was an experience. Yeah. And one that I couldn't say no to.
It was last minute, wasn't it? So last minute.
Yeah. So now we're feeling a bit like, ugh. It's been a bit difficult trying to keep on top of. We want to be on the boat, obviously. This year I think we've accepted that we're not going to be going far on the boat.
Yeah.
We're just going to carry on working through our list, but there's been so many weddings and just gatherings and things that it's just sort of like set us back on being here full time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've got our list. We're going to try and make our way through it. I would say from the most important up, but it's probably not going to do that.
Garden, that'd be nice.
One of the comments we had was why are we still using the EcoFlow?
Oh yeah, so we're still using the EcoFlow for 240 volt. Now it's mounted, but it's never been wired in. Mainly we run out of time before America, so I might tackle that today. And yeah, that would make things a lot easier. It's not just a case of wiring that in. I've actually got to put the sockets and stuff. So we're gonna have sockets here. Socket for the wash machine. The main push for doing the inverter is going to be so we've got a wash machine on it and not relying on my poor mum to do that for us. So that's a big push. Hopefully have a look at that today. I'm not saying that we're going to get it done, but just to get to a point where we know what we need if I need to buy anything else.
And I think I'm going to focus on a less important job, but nevertheless these are all very important. I'm going to sand and stain the other bathroom door. When we're having a shower, the shower head still isn't that great. I think we need to like come up with a different plan for that, but it like shoots out at different angles, so then when I'm washing my hair the water's covering the door and I'm just like really concerned that it's going to get blue stain, and then we're like Gary help. And then I could actually tick off stone steps down. I just need to glue the tops down. I'll do that. We still haven't done the things inside. I don't think you can.
The drawers?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No. We had the window, one of the hatches open last night, and touch wood, plastic wood.
As long as the lights aren't on.
Yeah, the insects have actually been okay, but it would definitely be good to have that. Before
that, as you know, I'm going to need a coffee, but thanks to Phil, he said I'm not allowed to show you, so sorry about that. Right, to tackle the door, Danny needs sanding pads, wood filler.
Where'd you put my water bottle?
My water bottle? You ain't gonna need that this time, are you? 40, oh we peaked 43 degrees in there the other day.
We weren't even in there, so it would have gone even hotter. And wood filler, please.
Oh no. Do you want a wood filler applicator?
Yeah.
I'll try it, or if not use credit cards, but the best, a bit more flexible.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anything else?
Oh, and the varnish, but I guess I won't need that.
The what?
I was going to say the varnish, but I won't be at that stage for a bit.
Yeah, no, he's got to dry a couple times. Oh, I haven't shown you yet.
Me?
Yeah. Look what I found.
Ooh.
In a proper job. Right, matchy. Pan down, lovely.
What for? Yeah, nice. How are you going to make that stay up?
So need some hinges, and then like a little leg that swings out to support it. I don't really know. It might look a bit. I need to figure something out, but that's the general idea. Nice little basket.
Well done.
Yeah, okay.
Love it.
Yeah,
and just paint the door again first as well.
Actually, I'm wondering if I install the right hinges. I know that's not the pretty side.
I could put photos on it.
Yeah, and it sits like that on the hinges. I need to have a look at different hinges.
Lovely.
£6. Quite a bit of money for that really, but it's cute. It matches this.
Yeah.
That'll take me like 3 hours to make something like that.
So first of all, I've got a rubber, which I didn't have for the last door, but it definitely saves a lot of time. Otherwise you're sanding a lot. So there's just some marks and stuff on here that I can get off with this, and then I'll sand the whole door. Some marks won't come off with this, but some will.
Right, whilst Danny's finishing that, I'm going to put the steps on the treads on the steps properly.
So now it's all sanded, or good enough for this, then I'm going to put some wood filler in like these side bits just so they're not such an eyesore, and then sand it again. But I don't think you sand it that much after, do you?
No, probably by hand rather than with a sander.
It's a bit hard.
Mix it up a bit. That'll be alright, lovely. Right, I'll leave that in your very capable hands. I'm going to start having a look at the inverter. It's been a little while since I've done any wiring, so I'm a little bit not scared, but I don't know what the word is. Danny, what's the word? What's the word? Not threatened, not worried. Intimidated. I'm a little bit intimidated because it's a big old lump with some big old voltages, big old amps, big old watts. It's amps that hurt anyway, 120 amp. So on a boat, yeah, you are essentially through the water, which again is another new thing for me really when wiring, but it's all worked so far, touch wood. You can always count on some decent YouTube videos from real YouTubers with instruction manuals, not me. Before I do anything too strenuous, these rather dodgily have all been left open at the minute, so I've got a load of terminal covers because I have actually dropped the spanner when I've been working on this before and almost welded between the terminals, which is not recommended. Where can I pop you? This really is awkward corner. Right, we're lunch breaking and then straight back at it, kid. I'm glad they haven't invented smells through YouTube yet, because my breath is pure raw garlic. Now, I'm going to work backwards on the inverter. I'm going to start with the sockets. One's going under here, which is the kitchen table bit. Oh yeah, one comes in and one goes out to the bedroom. I don't know if anyone can remember the sockets we bought, but they're really nice. It's a shame it's going to be hidden under here, really. So there, that, and then a copper faceplate with secret screw hole. So this essentially just clips over that. Now, nothing else is really copper, but everything's sort of mismatched in here, so it doesn't really matter. It's going up somewhere like that. But I need to figure out how to get a socket.
Oh yeah.
Simple as that.
That's nice.
And then once that's boxed in.
Why didn't we get one with US? Well, they don't. That was the
what,
problem,
USBs?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because there's no... Come on, Drive, you know better than this. It's really inefficient to run the inverter to charge 12 volt.
I know that.
So there's 12 volt coming here beside it. This is mainly for kitchen appliances like your juicer, blender.
Ooh.
Nice, and they will, because it's quite moist on a boat, these will eventually...
Go shiny.
Oxygenise.
Unshine. Oxygenise. Is that a word? Oxygenate.
Oxidise.
Oxidise.
They'll oxidise. And because it's copper, it'll go some sort of green. Green, blue, yeah, nice. So just
Joe has told me that he wants to paint the boat. He doesn't like the green inside, he wants to paint it light green.
Yeah,
I don't think he's right on this. And he probably won't do it because the actual thought of painting this boat makes me feel a bit sick.
I'm not... It's either this has got to change or the curtains have got to change.
Well, the curtains are probably the easier option, isn't it? I think that looks lovely. Well done, babe.
That was the easy part. That took me half an hour. I'm not shaking on it.
Shake on it.
It might take 35 minutes.
Shake.
Right, it won't take 30 minutes. It's either going to be longer or shorter than 30 minutes.
So I have sanded all of this. I have filled it. There was 2 bits that I missed as I was going around sanding the bits, so just waiting for that to dry, and then I will get varnishing the bathroom door.
Debatably.
Can you
I
even
can't
talk?
talk, mate.
Debatably
more comfortable than the one on the high floor. Right. So this silver one is going to then move to the washing machine bit. Right, don't worry, man. Right.
Is that good or bad?
Don't worry about it.
They all are different, that's the beauty of them. Let's see this one. Don't even know where we got them from, can you remember?
Dowsing and Reynolds.
Nice.
2-gang wall socket. Socket to them. So blue.
Is cooling.
No, it's neutral.
It's neutral.
Nice and tight. Yep, and then L is for live. That's a brown one.
What's L?
Brown. No, L and N. Live.
Neutral. Negative.
Neutral. On this is AC, alternating current.
When was electricity invented?
Tesla, wasn't it?
Huh?
Nikola Tesla.
Tesla, like...
That's where Tesla got his name from.
Oh, what's the stripy one?
That is Earth.
Oh.
Or ground. See, it's got 2 options there. Doesn't really matter which one. On that one. No, some countries don't have Earth. Thank you.
Some countries don't have it.
No. So like when you go to Europe, you've got 2 pin plugs.
What's the point? Why
well, because we use 240 volt.
I remember when I went on a cruise once, my hair strainers didn't really work.
Yeah, it's because it's not high enough voltage. So in Europe, Europe and the States is it 140?
120, I think.
Oh yeah, 110. 110. This is so 240. We are
more powerful.
You got more power at least, but obviously comes with more risk. Yeah, back in there.
What's the problem?
But you got to try and push it. And it's these flathead screws, so you've really got to concentrate.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah? No. Is that right?
The whole thing, the clips haven't quite pulled in. So basically, for some reason on this one, the little pattress bit, there's some little yellow clips that clamp onto the inside of the plywood, and the plywood's like 1 mil too thin for them to, like, so when they're fully tight, they're still like loose in there. It's not done it on any of the other bits, so I don't know why this one's decided to be a But
Joe. Shake it. Proper. Make sure the lid don't come off. That's bloody end the day well, isn't it?
right. No.
So this is the varnish that we've used before.
Water based, really nice to use, cleans up easy.
Bish bash bosh.
We should be representative for Ronseal Trade. Crystal clear exterior varnish, clear matte. Lovely.
Cool.
Right. Right, just drilled a couple holes in my consumer unit and gone over a video on YouTube of how to wire one in. I've done one before, but it's always good to double check you're doing the right thing. Just screw that back up there a minute. This day's going far too quickly. That's the inverter connected to the consumer unit. Now I'm going to come from the consumer unit to my first outlet, which is that socket and the socket in the bedroom, and I need one more then to come across to the washing machine, do a socket there, and then all it needs doing is connecting this to the batteries, which might wait till tomorrow, and last but not least, at some point, that's the inlet if you ever connect to shore power, because this is a charger as well, but that can wait.
So for dinner tonight we've got a sort of Portuguese inspired stew. Joe got me some dried stockfish, which is what we had when we went to Norway. Norway?
Yeah.
Yeah, Norway. So trying to use it up because we've looked at Joe's parents where we've still got quite a lot of stuff, and we're looking through it and we had a whole pile of food, like including the stockfish, which is what inspired us because we realised it was actually stinking out the cupboard that it was in. Also had like 10 packets of pasta from when we went to Italy.
It's actually 20 packets in total that we've got of pasta.
So this hasn't got any pasta at the moment, but it's got tinned potatoes, which if no one's had before, they are really good. And also it's got month-old peppers, which we've burnt just to add it in there. Waste not, want not.
So salt cod, or stockfish. They make it in Norway. I think they're one of the biggest producers, but it's quite common in African cuisine, yeah. And it's dried in Norway at least, on massive timber frames.
And the salt air just like preserves it. But you had to like rehydrate it for like 24 hours. I've done that maybe a little bit under, but I'm not sure how it's going to be, but we'll give it a go.
Right, next up. Excuse the croaky voice, it's about 7 o'clock, we're both getting a bit tired now, but I really would like to tick this off the list. We're going from, essentially from the batteries up to distribution to this, to power this with DC, so DC to DC. We've got twin positive, twin negatives, twin 50 square mil cable, 2 of these and 2 of these, thank you.
This is my brand new door. I've given it 2 coats.
Both sides?
Both sides. Now I'm going to take it off. It's something very thrilling about ticking things off a list. It is on there because I've seen it.
Was it even on there?
Yeah, it is. Sand and fill bedroom door. Woo! Can you take yours off yet?
No, but if you give me 5 minutes,
yeah.
I'm going to turn the power off.
Okay.
Scary turn on, and then hopefully it'll work. Power off. Torch on. Fuse. No. I think the head torch died. Oh no, that couldn't have been the worst time. Let me take the spare off, mate. I can't drop these cables. Right, ready? Ready? So, I can turn the general power back on.
Right, seriously now, don't joke.
No, no, mate, I would not. That, like, I don't think I have a chance to joke. I'd just fry me. Hang on. Now I can turn this on.
I'm scared. Should that not light up somewhat?
Maybe that's charge only. Hang on.
Oh, the Victron thing's come on up here.
Here we go.
Oh, is that it now?
Right, inverter's on. Next up, we've got the trip switch. Let's try. Don't need that one, it's not wired in. Now we just need to plug something in. Fan?
Fan?
I still, hang on, just make a disclaimer. I still need to potentially add in a separate isolator switch. I've got an isolator on the whole thing if anything goes wrong, and also I need to earth this on its own, but just for testing purposes. This will be fine. 1, 2.
Whoa! Are you a clever man?
What a relief.
What a relief.
Get nothing smoking, isn't it?
Oh, that's lovely. Nice. That wasn't too difficult, is it?
No, it's just awkward. I'm just putting it off. I've wired an inverter before, I'm just not one of that size, and the size of the box that just.
And you got a big head. Well done, Boo.
Nice.
Take it off the list.
I haven't done the charge bit, but I'm taking it off. I don't care. Wait, does it say 240 volt or something?
No, it says inverter
charger.
No, don't cross it. Oh.
So if we were on shoreline,
okay.
plugged in, but we're not going to use that for a while because our panels are doing everything.
I think now it's time to call it a night.
Yeah, we're going to call it a night. Good morning, friends. So last night we charged the EcoFlow up off of the mains, which charges it like 1000 watt. It was at 35% and it fully charged 100% within 42 minutes or something. It took our batteries down to 82%, maybe 81%, which is the lowest we've had them, and it's just gone 7:15 and they've already charged up to 100%, so the panels are working really well. Really pleased with that. We're gonna go on a little walk this morning just along the canal since we got up nice and early. Morning, Tiff. Looks like it's gonna be a quite nice day out. So we're moored at the base of the famous or infamous Cane Hill flight. I can't ever remember how many locks it is, like 27 or something.
It's 28.
28.
Might be wrong.
Do you want to walk up towards it?
Yeah, I don't think we can quite get to it. Well, we can, but...
You can, it's just you can't be bothered. You look like you're out for a jog.
You're up for a jog? Do you want to go for a jog?
Not overly. So after our walk, the day become an editing day rather than a working day.
I worked.
You went to a charity shop?
Yeah.
Or 5. What'd you get then? Come on,
So,
I know you're itching to show everyone what you bought.
So I went to the charity shop whilst Joe's editing away. I got this book, Love Lonely Planet. They're my favourite travel guides. This is a Great Britain one, £1.99. Got these, buy one get them free. These are for our best friend's baby shower, which is tomorrow. Can't believe they're having a baby. Love you. So this is for the baby shower.
Don't tell them how much they were. Secret.
Yeah, we'll keep that secret. I got this book. This was £1, but one of my favourite books of all time is Where the Land Where the Lemons Grow, and it's about Italy, obviously, but this one's about the story behind Britain's traditional fruits and vegetables. So I thought that'd be interesting. I buy all these books. I don't necessarily read them as quickly as I buy them. I got Joe this one, which is Around the World by Bike, Part 1. And then I bought this one, which is £4, but I've read the other 2 of these. So it's about a prison doctor. I've read The Woman Inside and The Prison Doctor, which is the male one. And then this is the final sentence. So, yeah. And then, last thing, which Joe's not sure on, but I absolutely love it. This was 99p. 99p. Look. Joe wasn't impressed, but I think it's cute. What do you guys think? I'm just going to wear it all the time. Like some little old person has handmade this, and it's in a charity shop now, and it's 99p. The fruits of her labour.
Work-wise, I'm gonna... I know I've sort of already overachieved with the whole inverter thing, but I'm gonna go for the washing machine as well.
Oh, Joe! I forgot the cups. I did actually go quite a lot out in the charity shops. And then I got this, sorry. This is Devices. This is where we are sort of now, which is kind of cute because we got a Shepton Mallet one. And then this is, oh, I'm cool. It's got strawberries on it, and we had a cup and it was a bit too small, so yeah. £5, £1.
I'm gonna go for the washing machine. That's on. So I can go back on one minute. I'll come inside a minute. Do you want that?
The sky looks lovely in blue. Darker
nice
this time last night.
It's nice out.
That makes sense.
Okay. Ready?
Ready. It's not going to leak, is it?
Oh,
Have we tested this before we brought it here?
Yeah. Water's on. Nothing in there.
Should I put the wash mat?
I'll put detergent in. Then just see if it comes on a bit. It's not, is it? Then come on.
There.
Could be something simple. Oh, you idiot. Inverter's not on, is it? That would help. Right, ready?
Ready. Yeah.
Lights are on. Right, so we could just do an empty one just to clear it through, to be fair. That should sit something like that. Capful.
Do a capful.
This is the eco one.
What were you doing once?
I can't remember. Oh, the lid. The lid was a measurer, but I was just... This is an eco one, by the way.
Always.
Plant-based stain lifting power. Left one?
This goes beyond my remit. I don't really know what one.
Know what these are? Sports? That looks like gentle care, doesn't it?
Just put it on the quickest one, put on 32.
32 minute. Oh, rapid, I reckon. Medium spin. Ready?
Ready. Oh. This is exciting.
I'll just be on standby for any leaks.
How do you turn it off if it is? Well done, babe.
So if anyone's wondering, some of you might remember Uncle Dave from the old marina. He's not blood Uncle Dave, but he's as good as, like this. He was on the scavenge for us, and this came out of someone's boat years ago. It was sat for ages, and we got it for free.
And
all it needed was a new
it's
plug.
like the perfect size.
Yeah, they Candy don't make these anymore. It's Candy Aquamatic. It's a 3.5 kilo one, and it's really quite small, and it's just, yeah, ideal for what we want.
Beautiful.
I think we've done one wash with it just to test it works, because we built the whole cupboard around this now anyway, so.
But most of them, if we can't get that one, we can get a top loader, which would kind of ruin the plan, but it will fit in that size, won't it?
Should do. If not, we'll find another one of these on eBay. What sort of watts are we pulling at the minute? Not a lot, man. Heated the water. This is just a general setting.
They said you can put hot water in them as well, didn't they?
So if you put a cup of hot water in, off your stove, for instance, if you're a bit low on power, that automatically brings it up to temperature a bit. The main thing that draws power in these is the heating element rather than the motor. Oh, we're spinning.
Ooh. Well done, very proud of you. Calling it a day, time for tea.
Time for
Tick
tea.
it off the tip, tick it off the thing. And it's the one between them, even better.
Is it? It's lovely. Washing machine, live longer with Calgon.
No, not sponsored.
Cool. Washing machines live longer with Method.
Well done, some of these.
Cool. Right, I feel like we're running out of time on this video because you were talking about charity shops too long. We will see you next week. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your lovely comments as usual.
Thank you to our patrons.
Thank you to our patrons as well. We love you all. See you soon.
See you next week.